Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up, it's SFB Games Day here on Halfbeard's HUD. By which I mean this company has 2 games out that are on green light. They're both really cool, so we're going to do videos of them both today. Starting off with Haunt the House, Terrortown. So it's kind of weird. Both of this developers' games are kind of ideas very similar to the ideas of the guy who makes Phoenix Wright, in that this game is Ghost Trick, and the other game is Phoenix Wright. Let's start with this game that's Ghost Trick. It's Ghost Trick, but it's... yeah, I'll live with it. It's Ghost Trick, but it's Ghost Trick in the 1920s, and it's like the most charmingly cute and adorable thing I've ever seen. Good music design, as you can hear. Really good audio design. I appreciate all your work. Kinda singing. I'm this ghost.
Something is stirring.
My ghost.
A restless spirit.
If I press S, he goes, woo.
But our ghost is not helpless.
But I can also possess things, and then I'm able to do stuff with them.
Once an object is possessed, the actions you can perform are listed underneath. When people are and new action.
Alright, skip past that. So basically my goal is, my ghost is sad because his town is full of living people who are disrespecting people or something like that. So I need to go clear out this entire town of people. There's 4 buildings, I want to say, each one of them with 20 people in it. I need to freak the hell out of them in order to get them all out of there. So let's start with the hospital. I've done the hospital before, so start there. You see all these people in here. I make my little whoo. I like that I have woo as my action. That's just on the S key. And then I need to kind of get them rid of them. And the way that I do that is you can see the atmosphere down the bottom. They're all relaxed. Is I can go to this and I can move it. As it starts off, when people aren't scared, they have a very little amount of... I have a very little amount of control. But as you can see, that guy's like, he's like freaking out. He's like, oh my god, look at that light. I'm scared of the wind. But that's not enough. So I'm going to switch to this skeleton. And I can rattle it. That's a bit more... oh no, rattling skeletons! That's more stuff I can do. And then basically it's just the idea of like... it's very like... These games are on mobile, I want to say as well. I know they're available, yeah, I know they're available just as PC, Mac on the website I'm looking at. I want to say they're mobile as well. This one's apparently available on PlayStation Mobile, which makes a lot of sense because it would work well with a D-Stick. And yeah, you just kind of fuck about until you get the atmosphere up high enough to do other actions. And I like when you're over an item, it'll kind of show you how high you need the atmosphere to be to do things. So let's switch to this bed for a second. And move the bed around. Oh, scary bed! And then I can do spook. Spook! Spook! And then people are starting to get a little freaked out. People are uneasy. It's getting there. Oh, scary flying doll! Woo! You can do all sorts of dumb stuff in this game. I like it. It's silly, but I like silly. That's fun. It's D. There, you can do some really like, not necessarily like super scary or anything like that, but like some like creepier stuff as it goes on. My favorites are there's some ones that I'll get to show them soon enough. You know, I don't like being X-rayed. We don't want the cancer. Look at that X-ray. What's the X-ray do? There's lots of stuff. Like everything is kind of interactable, which is pretty cool. Oh, scary painting. He's like, no, I'm not scared. Some people are certainly more into it than others. You can see up the top there, my counter for the hospital. Some people have started to go. I don't know why this little ghost is so angry with people. Ooh, scary fruit. Anybody down here? No. You kind of got to do stuff around people, and then as people get scared, it's very much a cumulative effect. Kind of as people start to get scared, they'll kind of frighten other people. Oh, scary bottle. Kind of really want to get in people's face with it. This ghost is not subtle. He doesn't need to be. Subtlety is for zombies. What else can we do? We're kind of starting to get it up a little bit. And there's some people who are pretty much unshakable. This really tired-looking nurse, for example. She is unshakable. I can zap. She's like, I don't care about the zapping. So we'll come back to her later. This clown is the same way. He's too happy. However, this bowl of fruit right above him, I can now drop this banana. And he slips on it, and now he's dead! That fucker's dead. He's a ghost now. And if I go back to my clock tower, his ghost comes and hangs out on his bell. He's my ghost friend now. And now I can turn into him. Oh, it's character select. I didn't know that. Let's stick this ghost. I like this ghost. I really like his little... Oh, this picture reveals. That's neat. So you can unlock here. Oh, hold on. Going back. Look down to the bottom there. See a resemblance? That's me. That's my Casper face when I was a boy. I like this game. I love implied backstory. I need to scare all these people. Fear the bed. Magic. Magic. It's got a very like Disney vibe, which I like. Like early, like silly symphonies Disney vibe, specifically. Like I'm thinking Skeleton Dance. God, I love the Skeleton Dance. I make a point to watch that every goddamn Halloween. Alright. The last one for that is pretty good. So yeah, my goal is just like, you know, fuck around, scare people. And it definitely requires a bit more, like, you definitely gotta, like, spam it a little more than you might like. But that said, as you kind of, like, it's very cumulative, like, it starts off very slow, but as you get more people scared, you'll definitely start, like, seeing people leave quicker. Like, now that we've got a bunch of people scared, you know, they're all kind of rushing around. As long as you kind of follow them around, make sure you keep up on them, they'll start flying to the house. Magic! And she's like, oh, I'm scared of the magic! That's a good one. Like, the spooky hand is good. And then, you know, they leave. Magic! That's freaking people out. Yeah, the later atmosphere ones are always going to be the scariest. So it's always, you know, you end up spamming those quite a bit. No, I want the lamp. Spook! Ew! Light bulb pee. Or something less desirable. Everything the ghost puts out is white, so who knows. But now that we're at max, this nurse, I don't like her. Bye, nurse! Kinda seems mean. Like, it's a vindictive kind of game, but I have no problem with that. Cut! Oh, I'm gonna cut you. Urgh. Fear the wheelchair. Well, that's a good one too. And there's so much in the like. It feels like almost everything in the environment you can interact with. That's a good one. Oh, my throat! My throat means it's scary. You can't spook animals. Like this dog being in here, I rattle it. And it's like, oh look. Even the glue piece is like, yep, something's above me. I ain't scared of no ghost. I'm a puppy. There's not really a good... If I remember correctly, it doesn't really do anything special when you clear it. It's just kind of like, everyone's gone, move on to the next place. Just be frightened of mushrooms. Flicker, flicker, flicker. I think I can even inherit the desk, too. Yeah. Like, the fact that I can get the desk, I can possess the desk, the lamp, and the phone. Kinda nuts. Like, they give you a lot of stuff to do. And then S is just your possess key. You just kind of pop in and out of stuff like that. That guy's like, oh, that was a nice trick. And I'm like, oh, scary! Fear the alien corpse! You don't like it. Which is why I'm then going to immediately possess his phone and yell at him. Yeah, so then basically you chase people around. I dig it. Yep. He doesn't like it. It's got a fun, like, voyeuristic feel to it, but it's also just like, it's fun to fuck with people. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. That's dynamic. Like, it's just fun, zipping around, fucking people. I wanna check something out. So now we got these multiple ghosts here. Let's become the crazy nurse lady. Huh. She cackles instead of going. Oh. What does this guy do? He beeps. We're gonna say the creepy nurse. She's a more malevolent ghost. I like that they all have different looks and different trails. That's neat. Let's see. I want to see if her animations are different. So let's possess the thing that killed her. Well, obviously that's gonna look the same no matter what. Let's for instance, let's like possess this. Huh? It's a little different. It generally looks the same. I don't think it ever change. I don't think anything changes that much when you go from character to character. Just their cackle. I like that one. Forgot about that one. The horrible fucking killer whale skeleton monster that comes out of that. Oh, spooky gloop! Be scared of my gloop! Oh. Magic! Magic! Unicorns are frightening! She's like, I'm just gonna walk away from that. Probably nothing. You know what's nothing? Flowers. Poof! Flowers aren't that good. Let's go back to this. Because I can now do break. That's a good one. Break! It scares the crap out of people. It's just a fun, like, it's a real kind of basic game, but it's got this really, really good art. It's got really good audio. Like, I love the audio design of both this game and the other one we're gonna play, Detective Grimoire. But just like this game in particular's got that really it's got a really pleasant, childish, but also like childishly spooky feel. The same way a lot of like good Halloween specials feel. Oh yeah, I love that quack, his meow. There's another one later where I think it's like a polar bear, where it's like roar and growl, and it's like the tiniest little like me. Yeah, so it's like you know, her little cackle and the main boys woo woo. It's really like just unique. I can't help but enjoy it. Just visual design, the gameplay, like, it's simple, but it's fun. It's very much like just to fuck around and find everything you can, which I like doing that. That's a good one. Like, look at that! I didn't even know this tray was one that I could use. What's D? What's dip? Whoop! And then there's this thing up at the top here. Okay, that's the map. I was curious what that is. That ghost bar right underneath all the other UI. But that's just showing where I am on the overall map, because it's just a big 2D map. You all need to leave. There's 2 people here, and they're being resilient. You'll normally get the last people, they're resilient. You gotta really chase them the fuck around. Where are you going? Kind of wait to see where they go. And then you go in here, and you go spook! Whale skeletons! They're frightening! We'll clear this price out, then we'll kind of check out one other area. And then I'm not going to show too much more, because there's not a ton of this game. There's only the 4 places, and you clear them up fairly quick. The game's cheap though. It's only $5. Yeah, you jump out the fucking window. And this place is ours. We've taken it. Places for the ghosts. So let's check out the next area over here, which is the museum. But there's also a theater and a dock. So I'm not going to show the theater and the dock, and I'm not going to show too much of the museum. But that's kind of what's in here. It's $5. You buy it off their website, which is just the website for this is just hauntthehouse.com. But if you go to sfbgames.com, it has this as well as all their other games. And when you buy it, it's just through the Humble widget. So you know it is on the green light, so you can go put it for on green light. If they get on Steam, you can assume that you'll get a Steam key. You can also buy the soundtrack for only $2, which is really nice. Because again, as I said, soundtrack's great. And again, more stuff, more animations. Little Cthulhu guy looks up, he's like, hey, what the fuck's that? I'll like wag. Like there's something about that dinosaur I think is hilarious. And yeah, that's kind of the game. It's just really fucking charming. Got some great art. Got some interesting, fun characters. Got some really good sound design. And yeah, like I kind of can't help but recommend it. If you're a fan of Ghost Trick or Geist or any like those kind of possessing games, it's totally worth checking out. For $5, it's certainly worth checking out. So yeah, that's Haunt the House Terrortown. Available now. I will see you all in our next video. Should be going up in just about an hour or so. For Detective Grimoire, SFB's other game, which is currently out on Greenlight and is also available for sale right now on the Humble Bundle through the Humble Bundle widget on their site. Later on, or by later on, I'm ending it, not saying it's available for sale later on. I should have just said later, or I'm out, or some other sort of ending. Cackle, cackle, cackle. Later, guys.